I am Fatima Ayuba Adamu, my political hub, Abuja, Nigeria. We're having an interview with Hajiya Rabi Saulawa, the President, Jam'iyyan Matan Arewa, Nigeria. Thank you very much, Hajiya, for your time to be with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So there are some things that I would like to know, and I would know that a lot of viewers would like to know about the Jam'iyyan Matan Arewa. So Hajiya, the first one we'd like to know is for how long this organization has been in existence, and what are your aims and objectives as far as the Jam'iyyan Matan Arewa is concerned. Thank you very much.
Jam'iyyan Matan Arewa was founded in 1963 by some northern women who believed it was high time the voice of a northern woman was heard. So in May this year, we are 59 years old, and its main aim and objective, of course, is the empowerment of the northern woman, financially, that means economically, socially, and otherwise. And for a long time, Jam'iyyan Matan Arewa has been quiet, but since my election in 2019, I've been able to reorganize the organization to where we are today.
Okay, thank you very much for that, Hajiya. And we would like to know how you intend to achieve this, your aims and objectives as far as Nigeria, most especially the northern part of Nigeria, is concerned.
Exactly. Well, like I told you, since my election, I've been able to reorganize the organization because we have chapters, we have branches in all the northern states, 19 northern states and FCT. So we've been able to restart up all the branches. We have chairpersons there, and in each state there are also coordinators of all the local governments, because it's only if we can reach the woman that is in the village that we can really achieve these aims and objectives. So like I told you, we are trying to empower our women economically, educationally, socially also, and of course that means we must have our projects whereby these aims and objectives can be reached. And I can say that, notwithstanding the COVID this thing that came up, which really stopped us from doing so many things, but we thank God that it's nearly over now. We've been able to reach out, more especially when it comes to the financial help that we want for our women. We've been able to get banks to assist our women that are entrepreneurs, that are farmers, that are into so many things, because of course anybody that is doing any business or anything, you need financial support. And also we've been able to get our women to form cooperatives, because in the north somehow we've been lacking behind by women forming cooperatives and small foundations and so on and so forth, because that is the only way that we can get help for them. That it's ongoing, and there are some other things that we are also planning for them very soon, for as long as we are able to get some help. As an NGO, we are non-governmental, so most of our assistance, it comes from other sources. We are also in collaboration with so many other organizations that can help us, seeing that we've been out of the the process of all these things that have been going on. So we are also trying to get some collaborations from international donor agencies that can help our women.
Okay, thank you very much for that. I would like to know the role your group has played in Nigerian politics so far. Yeah, most especially now there is, as you're saying, is a welcome back kind of thing, and then politics is around the corner. So what role are you people playing in this time now?
Jam'iyyan Matan Arewa is non-political, it's non-ethnic and non-religious. When you talk of politics, we shall talk about women that are involved in politics, and we support any woman that from the north that is vying for a political appointment, whether elective or otherwise, because we believe that our women in the north really are politically, we are very, very laid back. In fact, most of our women are even afraid to enter politics. They think, the men won't let them have, what they are hoping to get. So we are actually trying to support our women in any which way we can. We've had a few some projects whereby we've been able to get some of our women that are in politics. We've had talks with them about how we can get to help them, and we are also in talks with some of the political parties, because we believe that the political parties have a big role to play by supporting the women, because anybody that wants to vie for a political appointment has to go through a political party, and we found out that most of our political parties are really not supporting the women as such. So we are out there trying to see how we can help them in any which way possible, but there's a greater problem that the women normally have, which is financial, which actually is something that is beyond us, and we've been going around trying to get godmothers. The men have godfathers, so we're trying to get godmothers for our women that can support them financially.
Okay, thank you very much for this answer. We would like to know, in this current political dispensation, what kind of support is the same thing is rendering to the politicians, female politicians, which is similar, but perhaps specifically now, are there some women vying for these political offices? And then specifically for these women, which I know few of them, what are you doing to these specific women that are out now?
Just a few days ago, I was on NTA where I was complaining that most of the women that come out, they don't go out trying to get some kind of they don't give out information to the women folk that they are coming out. All we see is their posters. And what they should really do is to find out wherever they are, to find out which women organizations are around where they are, because these women organizations can help them. Like Jam'iyyan Matan Arewa, if you come to us and you say, look, I want to vie for this position, I think there are a lot of things that we can do to help you, because we have the women and we have the know-how. We have a lot of women that are in the political arena that can help, but most times we find out that they don't even want us to even know that they're coming out. And I keep on telling them that, look, the voters, more than 80% are women. There are more women that go out there to vote than the men. So you need to get support from the women, most especially in your area, wherever you are, and also to get support from organizations, because most of our women are out there that can help, but they don't come to us. If we know they are there, I can't go out looking for somebody that does not want me to help. So I've been calling out to the women, come and let us know, because we women need to support ourselves. If we don't unite against the men, I'm telling you, we're not going to get anywhere. Most of the time, I saw a particular lady going to pick up her form, and she was followed by men. So I'm wondering, these men, I don't think they will even have time for you after, they will just use you and dump you. But where are the women that are, I mean, you are a woman, so you should look for women, that will support you. more than the men. So we have a lot of problems that we are trying to overcome, and this is just one of them.
Okay, thank you very much for that. I think that's one of the most sensitive questions as far as this interview is concerned. But at the same time, we would like to, the National Assembly recently rejected a bill seeking 30% slot for female representatives. What do you think women should do to get this, to get the slot required, like your organization now?
Well, yes, you see, the first problem why we could not get that 35% is because how many women are in the National Assembly, especially from the north. I think we have only one senator, and I don't know how many House of Representatives women we have that are from the north, or even from the whole of Nigeria. So you see, the problem is, how do we even get them into the National Assembly? Because if we had like half of the National Assembly were made of women, I'm telling you, when such a bill comes up, it will certainly pass. But like I told you, the political parties are the number one stumbling block for our women, because I don't think we have any party that has the chairman or chairperson as a woman, not to talk of the vice or the secretary or the treasurer. So you see, automatically this is something that already from the political parties, the women have been left behind. And you see, they will say, okay, the form is free for women, the form is 50% for any female aspirant, but they now kick the women out at the primaries. So how do the women now from political parties that have let them down, how do they now get to where we can even go out there and vote for them? So I think our main focus should be the political parties. They have to change their own, their own setup to get more women, especially in those positions of power, like chairman, treasurer, financial secretary, or God knows, vice. Because the only place you see is woman leader. There's no man leader. So why should there be a woman leader? We don't want that woman leader. I think it should be abolished. If we get that right from the political parties, I'm telling you, we'll have more women that will come out to vie for positions. And since the women are up there, maybe the chairman is a woman, the secretary is a woman, maybe the vice is a woman, they'll be able to now make sure that these women that come out, they get, they at least pass they get the primaries, whereby they can now come out, and then we women, we should unite and vote for them. So the political parties are really the first stumbling block.
That's good to know. So we would like to know, even though it's a similar question, what advice will you give any female aspirant in this 2023 election that is coming?
Well, the advices I would have given them, it should have been maybe like 3 years ago, because right now we are in the political stage has already started, and we are about to have primaries. So there's not much advice that I can give them that can help them now, but maybe after 2023, those that are coming up for 2027, I think, they should start planning from now. They should look at what is going on and then try to learn from the mistakes of those that are now going to take part. And I told you that the first is that you need to get support, you need to get from the women. So from 2023, after the elections, whoever wants to come up for something in 2027, you have to start from the grassroots. You get these women involved, you let them know, look, I want to do this in the next 4 years, and then you start doing something. It's not about just a few weeks before the primaries or whatever, you now start saying you want to do this. No, from those 3-4 years before the election, you should come out there. Let us know you. Let us reach out to women organizations like Jam'iyyan Matan Arewa, so that we know you are there. Whatever you are doing, you carried us along, so that we too can carry you along, so that by the time you now come a few before the primaries, everybody knows that you are there, and the women know that, look, we have somebody that is serious. We need to support that person. But right now, really, I don't think there's any advice that can help any of them.
Thank you, Hajiya. The last question, Hajiya, would be, I don't know, time is not really on our side, but we would like to know, is there anything that you think the viewers should know that perhaps we've not asked you?
Well, is it about women? Because that's what we're talking about.
Yes, it's about women and it's about politics.
The women in the north.
Yes,
that is what
it's about women in the north, politics. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, most of the time when we talk to women and say, look, we have to support our women, the first thing they will say is that even if we support one particular woman, once she gets to the top, she forgets about everybody else. And this is really a major problem. And that's why some of them say they will never vote for a woman. They will rather vote for a man. But I tell them that, okay, are the men any better? Because they too, once they get your votes, they forget about you. So maybe, our women need to get, like I said, more involved, and then try to be our sisters' keepers, because really, our main problem is that we don't support ourselves. I don't know why. I don't know the reason. Most of us don't like ourselves, we women. So we need to really, get across to all the women to know that most of our problems that we're having in the political arena and in Nigeria is because we don't love ourselves. We envy ourselves for no good reason, because, it does not make sense to me. If we can get a few women that are brave enough to say they want to vie for a political, appointment or whatnot, or electoral position, I think we should see them as Amazons that are brave enough, and we should support them. We should take them out there. I'm sure if we can get 100 women, maybe we might be able to get 10, 20 of them that will get positions. And we really need to get our women into the National Assembly, because that is where all these policies are being made that can help women. I don't think any man will care about what happens to women. It's not his problem. But being a woman, you know what our problems are, and you might be able to at least get us some policies that will be advantageous to the women as a whole. So I think we women, we need to unite. We need to forget all this envy and God knows jealousy and whatnot that keeps taking us back to where we are. We cannot move forward if we don't unite. We need to unite. All women need to unite so that we can help ourselves.
Thank you very much, Hajiya, for this great interview. We really appreciate it, and we believe that this should be the first time. This shouldn't be the only time, though it's the first time. So we'll keep coming back to you, because we are northern base for now. 19 northern state is what you are looking at as a political hub, and then we are going to work with more women in politics, and then for that reason we'll keep coming back. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.